What is up guys, and welcome to another Red Dead Online video. Today we are talking about the latest update that has just arrived to Red Dead Online. I did not expect it. I don't think anyone expected it. I cannot believe after the week that's happened with Red Dead Online, with getting a lack of updates, I then did a video pretty much ranting about this. We are now getting an update, and this is actually honestly an amazing update. I've read through this already. I've gone and hopped onto Red Dead Online to see what has been added. This update is insane, and it doesn't look like it's being drip fed or anything like that. There is some more information about this update to do with the weeks and months ahead, but we'll talk about that later. As always, I'll leave a link in the description down below of where you can find this information to do with this new Red Dead Online update and where I'm reading everything. There is a lot of information here, so I might skip over this so the video isn't too long, but I'm going to go to the most important parts. I'm going to read that out, but like I said, link will be in the description if you want to go and look at anything more in depth. If you haven't read about this update already, I'm going to read the first paragraph on this page, and this just makes my mind just go completely wild. So, today's update to Red Dead Online brings a host of new gameplay, including new cooperative story missions, free roam activities, and the addition of poker, alongside a range of updates and improvement that strengthens and stabilize the foundational world of the Red Dead Online experience. To have all of this in just one update that has been dropped all at the exact same time, just that paragraph really freaking excites me. But anyway, let's just get into this and read about the big highlights about this new update, and there are quite a few, so this may be a lengthy video, but I'm going to try and get through all of this as quickly as I can. So the first thing is a Land of Opportunity missions, and it says the revenge saga of Jessica Leclerc continues today with new missions for both honorable and dishonorable players in a Land of Opportunities. After the epic showdown in Fort Mercer that concluded the last series of missions, players will help Mrs. Leclerc get closer to the truth behind the murder of her husband. In a more honourable gunslinger path, battle the Del Lobos gang and help Marshal Tom Davies save Valentine and his own neck. In the Outlaw Strand, outwit lawmen to assist Samson Finch in highway robberies and pull off a daring high-stakes theft at the St. Denis Bake. Both paths leads to a rendezvous in the Black Water with a dangerous adversary. So we are getting a heist mission, which is actually pretty sick. I would recommend going for the more honorable missions and then the dishonorable missions. It seemed to work out really well for me last time, so I'd recommend going down that path. On top of those missions, we are also getting free roam missions, and it says free roam missions also expand today with new characters from the story of Red Dead Redemption 2 and a variety of new and diverse mission types. Bring your posse to meet with Thomas the skiff captain down in Bayou Noir for some honest work, or visit the disconcertingly hospitable Aberdeen pig farm to get your hands extremely dirty, and look out for the more characters to appear soon. The next thing is posse challenges, and for me, I do not think I'll be going to these too much, but I definitely will be looking to go and check out the competitive fishing. That was actually a free roam game mode quite a few weeks ago now, but it only lasted 24 hours and I never ever got an invite. I was sitting on this game for about 3 or 4 hours and I did not see a single invite, and after that it was just gone. I did not see it. I ended up doing a video and people told me that I only lasted 24 hours. I was confused, but that is now back and you can play that against your posse. On top of that, there is also a bird shooting contest and a herb picking contest. Now the herb picking contest doesn't sound too exciting, but a bird shooting one might actually be pretty good, so I might go and check those out. I don't think that I will be using these religiously, but I might go and check them out. The thing that's got me excited is that poker has been added. Now I do not actually know how to play poker, which means I'm gonna have to actually learn and teach myself how to play poker through Red Dead Online, because you can do this as private invite only games, or you can go public, which is a higher buy-in, but the rewards are even higher. So I really want to go to the public and start playing these games, trying to get as much money as I can. This could very well be a very good way to go and make money. Now I'm very interested in how this can work, because I always thought, like, how I had it in my head was that people would buy in, and you can then just transfer money across to another player. If I was, say, playing my friend in a private invite lobby, I could just send all my money across and he can give me like real money or whatever. Maybe I've just deleted my Red Dead Online account and I go and transfer across, say, $2,300. Who knows? Something like that. Hopefully that won't be a thing. I imagine that is going to be sorted, but I will probably do another video on this, talking more in depth with poker and how it works, because I do need to learn. And anything that I say right now, I'm probably very much out of my depth, so because I just don't know poker. I really don't know it, but I'm very excited to see this part of this game because I really want to try. I really want to go on that money grind, and I think if I do learn it, I can get a lot of money from this game. The next one is we have a new showdown mode called Overrun, and it's mark your territory and lay claim to as much land as you can, working your way behind enemy lines to capture territory from your opponent while defending yours. Whoever holds the most land at the end of this new showdown mode wins. Pretty sick game mode. Definitely gonna go and try this out. This actually sounds really cool. I was saying that the other game modes that we have in Red Dead Online, they get a bit repetitive of go and get this object, take it to that location, or go to this location, get that object and bring it back. Very repetitive. This sounds a bit different because you don't have that object involved. It's go to land, just completely kill everyone there and then go and claim that land as your own. So pretty sick. In the shops right now we have a Lamat revolver, clothing and more. I do not want to go too much in depth about this because for me, I'm not really too bothered about that, but we do have some more stuff in the stores as of right now in Red Dead Online, so definitely go and check that out. In addition to clothing, all players who jump into Red Dead Online this week will get a gift of 15 gold bars, will see an increase of XP on a Land of Opportunity missions, free roam missions, showdown modes, races and free roam events. Treasure hunters will also find 25% extra cash and gold in chests containing them. All Ultimate Edition owners will also get a gift of Red Dead Online, $100 and a throat slit emote for free, which is actually pretty sick. We haven't seen too many things to do with those that have a different type of edition than a normal edition, so that is pretty sick. But just to think that last week, the update that we got for last week was Red Dead Online, $100. There, on top of everything else, is the update for this week. So that just shows the level of this game right now for this update for this week. The next lot of stuff to do with this update isn't so much content, but it just changes this game quite a bit. The first thing is playing styles, and there's quite a big paragraph, or quite a few paragraphs of this already, but I'm gonna break it down for you just so you know. Rockstar understand that there's different play styles to do with offensive and defensive play styles. Before the update, Red Dead Online was an offensive playstyle and everyone had to play that. Now they tried bringing some other stuff to stop griefing and all that stuff to, you know, satisfy that defensive player. Right now, you can go into Red Dead Online and you can go and change that playstyle. So it's very much like a passive mode in GTA. You can either change between offensive or defensive. If you're defensive, it means people can't shoot you, you can't shoot them. It also means that you can't join PvP free roam missions, or you won't be invited to them. It won't pop up as a notification on your screen. But if you're offensive, nothing really changes. That is the case of what Red Dead Online has always been. So that's a playing style, and Rockstar go in depth about how they understand how things have changed. Next thing they talk about is the hostility system that is in place in Red Dead Online and has been since February, since the February update. They talk about how they balance that a bit more. There was a problem where if someone attacked you and you did nothing and then you shot them back, your hostility will go up. That has now changed. If someone attacks you and you fight back and you go and kill them, that does not affect you anymore, which is a good thing. So it's just balancing with this type of stuff. They still talk about the player blips and how they've changed all that stuff, but other than that, this hasn't been changed too much, or it's not going to be something that you notice regularly about the change in Red Dead Online. But just to let you guys know that this has been changed. The next lot of stuff that Rockstar have added has been stuff that has been asked by the community, but Rockstar have never really talked about. So the first thing is they've removed auto-aim headshot tracking, which is something very good. There'll be a lot more skill in these showdown series now. We also have faster weapon swaps, so you can change quicker between different weapons. We have a new control scheme, which changes how you want to play, or which buttons do what in your game. So you can go and change R1 and for sprinting, and also crouch to X. So that's going to be something that's very useful in Showdown series as well. We then have changes to daily challenges. There was a problem where most of the challenges in it, and I said this as soon as daily challenges came out, which was very hostile in a way, where it would say, you've got this gun, go and buy this gun, or get this gun and go and kill, say, 5 people with it. And that very much encouraged griefing in free roam, because it was so much easier to kill someone in free roam than it was to go in a Showdown series. So that encouraged you to grief other players. All those, they have been taken away from daily challenges in Red Dead Online. The next thing I didn't know that I want until I saw it in here is that there are new awards added to Red Dead Online. Now, if you asked me about this, say, weeks, maybe even months ago, I would have said it's not important. But the fact that we're getting so much content in this update, this is just like a little cherry on top for me, because I actually really enjoy going through awards. When Red Dead first came out, I went through quite a few different awards just because I wanted that XP. Now I don't do it so much, but because this game is a bit more complete now for me, I'm definitely going to go and look at those awards. Next thing is global signal timers, which I'm not too, I don't really care too much about, but it just gives players a bit more flexibility to operate when going into free roam missions. The next thing is that you can now press charges on someone that shoots you, assaults you in Red Dead Online, which makes their hostility and bounty value even higher. This only works if you are on a low hostility. So if someone goes and attacks you and you're very hostile in Red Dead Online, that will either just be a team deathmatch, or you go and have a parlay in which you'll just spawn far away from them. But if you are a low hostility, you can also press charges on the person that shot you or hit you or whatever, and you can increase their hostility and bounty value, meaning that there is a higher chance they will have, say, NPCs chasing after them because they have a high bounty. This is actually pretty sick. So didn't think I needed this, didn't think I wanted this, but this is actually pretty sick and just makes this game a little bit more in depth. The next thing is horse specialty selection, and that means you can go and pick what horse you want for each one. If you have quite a few horses, I have 2. I can have, say, 1 horse in free roam, but maybe I want to have a completely different horse in races, and I don't actually have to go and set that up in free roam, go to the stables, go and change my horse, and then go into a race. I can just go straight into a race from my menu, and then that will go and select the horse that I have selected in my horse specialty selection. That is pretty sick. And then the final thing is that we have increased gold payouts, which I think is now double, and also for a limited time starting today, every time that you rank up in Red Dead Online, you will get an extra gold bar per rank. On top of that, every 5 ranks that you get, you also go and get a treasure map. And if you didn't hear what I said or forgot what I said earlier, because there is so much with that update, there's increase in treasure maps and treasure hunting in Red Dead Online, which means you're going to get more XP, more money, more gold. So this is pretty sick. The final bit of this update to do with Red Dead Online is they talk about what's coming next, and they talk a lot about PlayStation 4 and the different game modes that will be coming in the next couple of weeks. For those that got PlayStation 4, we're still going to get Red Dead Online and gold gifts with weekly care packages. All of that stuff is still coming. And then the final thing that is right at the bottom of this page, they talk a bit, or give us a little bit of hint about the next update that is coming this summer to Red Dead Online. And with that, it says, with the foundation of Red Dead Online now established, future updates will offer new ways to fully inhabit your character as you progress in multiple roles and carve out your own place on the frontier. Starting this summer, players will be able to take on the first 3 of a series of new roles. Take down wanted criminals as a bounty hunter, search the world for treasure and other exotic items to sell as a collector, or build a business at camp as a trader, and more. So this is actually pretty freaking sick. This is what I'm now excited for. For the next update, we can now have different roles. The main 3 are bounty hunters, traders, and collectors, and that is something that I'm very much looking forward to. And that is today's update for Red Dead Online, and we've got apparently a lot more coming in the coming weeks with new game modes and one-off specials and stuff like that, which is absolutely awesome. Thank you, Rockstar. I give you a lot of crap when Red Dead Online isn't going well, but this is actually pretty amazing. This is honestly amazing that you've added this to Red Dead Online, and I think this is a step in the right direction. Again, it has taken me so long to read through all of this. This page is so long, so I'm going to end the video here and to actually take a breather and then go and play some of these game modes. Leave it in the comments down below of what type of things you'd like to see videos on next. I'm probably going to go through videos of each and every individual one of these just so I can give you the most information. I'll try and get some more research done, but leave it in the comments down below of which one you would like to see first. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.